Right, tracking calories. I'm going to try and wrap this up in under 2 or 3 minutes. So here goes. Tracking calories. Why do we need to track them? You don't have to track them. Most of you listening to this video now want to lose weight and want to lose fat. But this also applies to people that want to actually gain muscle. So if we look at tracking calories, do we have to track calories to lose weight? No, we don't. There's different methods that require no tracking. But if you want a better quality of life and if you want a better way of dieting, tracking calories is a hell of a lot easier. Now, everything that we consume, everything that we intake contains calories. So if you look at protein, fats, and carbohydrates, they all have a different calorie amount. So if you look at protein, 1 gram of protein contains 4 calories. 1 gram of carbohydrate contains 4 calories. And 1 gram of fat contains 9 calories. So whatever you consume food-wise contains some sort of calorific value. So if we want to drop fat, we have to know what's coming in. It's like trying to save money and without knowing exactly what your outgoings and your income is. You've got to know exactly what you're consuming. Now, you're never going to get it bang on, so don't stress about getting it to the actual gram. It will vary. It will vary from whatever tracking app you're using. If you're using pen and paper, looking at different packets, it will vary. So all you can do is do your best when it comes to tracking. But like I say, tracking daily is very difficult. So if you're trying to get exactly the same calories per day, you're going to struggle with doing that because you're going to end up getting in the same cycle of eating the same boring food. So I always say, do we spend the same amount of money per day? If you do, then you need to go out more. Most of us will spend more money at the weekends or if we have an event on. The same as your calories. You will require more calories at the weekend because you probably have more social events. You require more calories in the evening because you're probably going to sit down to a family meal and you're probably going to have a glass of wine. That is okay, but as long as you track what you have, then you can diet properly. Now, are all calories equal? That's just for a different video, but no, not all calories are equal. So you have to look at the nutritional value of the food that you're getting in. Yes, if you have someone who will get all their calories, let's say from wine and Skittles, compared to someone who will get all their calories from good protein sources, fish, meat, they will have exactly the same calories in their body, but one will feel a hell of a lot better, more energy. They'll look a lot better and their body will thank them a hell of a lot more for it. So yes, the calories are the same, but not all calories are equal, if that makes sense. So back to tracking. If you want to lose weight right now, you've probably heard this before. The best way to do it is find out your maintenance calories. Now, finding out your maintenance calories, there's simple calorie calculators. You'll find one on our website. I'll link it in this video. That will tell you your maintenance calories. It will also create a calorie deficit. But if you want to create a calorie deficit for yourself, then you can do that quite simply. Now, different levels of calorie deficit require different amounts of attention to your diet. So if you want to live a little bit more and have more of a lifestyle, then I'd only go into a 10% deficit. The further you go into a deficit, when you go down the realms of 20, 30, and 40%, which is a hell of a big deficit, and I wouldn't recommend going down to 40%, you tend to lose a bit of life. You tend to actually stop enjoying your social life. So you have to literally track everything, and then you run out of calories towards the end of the week because we tend to go over, because being in such a big deficit is so hard and it's so straining on the body. So if you want my advice and you have a busy life, you have family and you have work, then I would only go into a deficit maximum 15%. I would try 10% to start with, and then if you're happy with that, then you can probably push it a little bit further up. 10%, so find your maintenance, go in deficit by 10% and start tracking every single day.